Kano daw?
Before we started our adventure, my husband and his cousins and auntie went to the wet market to purchase some fresh food to cook for our boodle fight later on. As you can see, this is what wet market looks like in the Philippines. Majority of the fish are still alive and they kill them on the spot. That is when you know that the fish is very fresh.
Nagliliparan pa sila, oh. May gadatalsikan ako. Yummy.
Ano po yung cottage? Yan po yung cottage na sasakyan namin. Kita niyo po yung asawa ko. Nandoon na po. Ayan. Medyo maputik ang ating dadaanan before tayo makadating sa ating floating cottage.
Ano ba yung lakad mo, Mi? Okay na po kayo? Pero po
Okay na ba to? Okay na?
yan, okay po yan, sir.
Kuya, kulang sa tela. One of the guidelines is to wear a life vest while on the boat because this is for safety purpose and make sure it is in a good condition and it fits you.
Kahit isa malak-lak.
Yeah.
Parang ganda naman ang fit sa inyo.
Ayun.
Okay. Kasha. Team Blue. Ay, bakit ganyan yung isa? Neighborhood. Hello, neighbors! Hello! Namin bahay.
Once everyone has their life vest, it is time to go to our first stop. This floating cottage is being pulled by this small, tiny boat.
Oh, si Tita Rose! Kamukha si Tita Rose from this angle. Parang feel ko maraming scene dito. Alis ng boat. Parang roller coaster.
And me, of course.
One of the major attractions here in Catalagan, Batangas, Little Boracay is their floating cottages. This trip is family friendly, affordable, and close to Manila.
Fernando Boy. Napapabili sila ice cream, ube and pinite. Ang harap.
Mga kusinera. Hello.
Now you have an option to have your food prepped for you by one of the staff, or you can cook it by yourself on the boat. In our case, we decided to cook it ourselves because it's much cheaper and it's more nicer.
Winnie the Pooh.
Hi, ikaw, Nay.
Hi, Nay. Hi, Mi.
The best time to do snorkeling is when you have stopped in the deeper area because that's where all the fish are. There are some areas that are not deep, which is great for kids, and they also provide other water activities such as snorkeling, kayaking, banana boating, and UFO ride, which you will see later on in this video.
Welcome to Maalat na Beach.
Lahat naman ng beach maalam eh. Welcome to Kid Gasolina. Kasi Batangas eh, batang tapos gas. Ha ha! Ha ha! Kuya, ice cream! Magkano daw? Magkano? Magkano isa ano? Pwedeng gigas! Pwedeng gigas! Magkano nga araw? Ano available mo kaya? Sabi niya? Pwedeng gigas! Huwag lang bukas! Utang na lang kuya! Ice buko pinipig sir! Ice buko sir!
There's a guy selling ice cream in the middle of the sea.
Ay lang, isa lang kuya. Isa lang po ka na magkano isa? 40 share. May meron ko pa.
Yeah. Buko pinipig.
The food that Angelo's family cooked was so good and it was prepped so well. I just love eating fresh fish and any seafood by the beach or floating in the middle of the ocean like what we're doing right now. There's just something about it. It's just the best feeling ever after a good swim.
Thank you sa nagpunto.
After eating, of course, let's do some more snorkeling and check out all the little fishies. It's so cute. Look at the blue shades. I love it. And then we moved on to an area where there are a lot of starfish. As you can see, I am touching one of the starfish, and I think it is the most unusual feeling I've ever felt before because they slightly stick to your fingers, and one of the guidelines is to make sure that you keep them under the water and not lift them up above the water because they can suffocate out of the water. After the starfish sightseeing, we moved on to our next activity, which are the water activities, which I really loved. And I was kind of disappointed that we didn't topple over, but you know what? It was still fun. My husband be like holding on to the GoPro to make content, but also holding on for dear life. Moving on to our last stop, which is the Little Boracay. It is called Little Boracay because the water is crystal clear, as they described it. The water is very shallow with very white sand. It was nice and windy. I thought I could do some snorkeling here, but unfortunately, it's very shallow. There's no point of carrying my snorkels in it. But this area is great for people who would just like to go for a walk around the sandy area, and kids and adults who doesn't know how to swim, this is their time to really enjoy the beach.
Sabit lang ako. Sabit lang.
Kaya si nanay, kaya si nanay. Nanay at kaya. Okay, kabulin nyo kami.
Oh, baby.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the end Batangas trip.
That was such an enjoyable full day in Batangas. We were exhausted at the end of the day and some of us fell asleep. And yeah, that is the end of this Batangas vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in our next one.